What's up, y'all? So I am in Planet Fitness today, and there is a machine called Elevate Core. Now, I'm just going over this because I actually just used it, and it's really good, especially if you are postpartum, because it keeps you front facing. A lot of the times when you are doing workouts, postpartum, you could have diastasis recti, and it's super important to make sure that you're engaging your core correctly. So in order just to kind of go over this whole machine as a whole, I just wanted to do a video about it because when you look up the QR code on this machine in particular, all it does is give you a visual and doesn't give you any verbal cues. So I'm just going to go over verbal cues really quick because I thought this was a great machine to do. All right, so first things first is making sure that you're getting set up correctly. So this machine is really cool. Sometimes people like to make it more challenging, so they lift it up higher. So the higher the incline, the more challenging it is going to be for you on your core. Now, if you lower it down, so decrease the incline of the machine, it will reduce the resistance, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting less work. This actually just helps you get that mind-body connection better so that when you get stronger and over time you want to progress, then you can create that high incline. So I'm going to show you really quick on how to do that. There's these little latches here. What you do is you're going to hold this, brace it. You're going to lift it up and you're going to push this back. When you push it back, it's going to drop down, or you can lift it up, whichever you're most comfortable with. But that's how you do that. So just make sure that you're careful with it because it will go down. Make sure when you get to the level that you pull it forward so that you can lock it into place. All right, and there are a few exercises listed on here. Again, when you do the QR code, it just shows you a visual, pretty much what this is doing here, but it just gives you the full motion. Now, I'm just showing you this here. This is where your knees go, and this is where your feet go. This actually moves up with your knee pad. So if you're wondering what happens there, that moves all in unison. So this is where you could put your toes for your shoes so that you can grip. Now, the thing that you need to be careful with is if you are sweaty, I would definitely recommend wiping your legs down so that you don't slip and slide while you're trying to get your core work done. All right, so we're just gonna go over verbal cues here. So forearms are gonna be on the pad. You do have this anchor out here for you to hold on to. Now you're gonna get down here on your pad. Feet are gonna go on the platform. And when it comes to keeping your core engaged, it's really important to make sure that you have that mind-muscle connection. So what you're gonna do is make sure that you're pulling the belly button to the spine, sucking that in, and then as you go up, you're crunching up those abdominals. Now when you come down, the big goal is that you keep that belly button pulled in. You don't wanna just let it go and sag as you go down, because then you're having to do the whole engagement again. So the goal is for time under tension, you keep your belly button to the spine in your neutral position, and then you come up. So inhale as you go down,